What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an MLB trade prediction video on Cubs catcher Willson Contreras. I believe one of the best catchers in MLB today will be traded to the San Francisco Giants, and let's talk about why. So Willson Contreras has been on my mind to be traded the last couple months now. I've been monitoring him closely, him and the Cubs situation, and every sign is pointing him to be traded right now, or sometime before the trade deadline, which is August 2nd. And like I said, every sign is pointing to it. You have him not signing a contract extension. He's gonna be a free agent this summer. So that's a major point there. The Cubs, they're kind of on the downside right now. Uh, Back-to-back years having bad years. Them and the Reds are two of the worst teams in the NL Central. And also, this is the second year straight. I believe the Cubs will let go of people from their 2016 team. They're a title team. Last year, they hauled off a lot of guys. I think this year they will finish off the rest of that squad from that team. And Contreras is one of the last ones there. Contreras, as I said in the intro, one of the best catchers right now in MLB. This is his third All-Star appearance, his third since 2018 season. So he's on a hot streak right now, playing very, very well. And like I said, every sign I see points him being traded. But why the Giants? The Giants make so much sense. Um, I do have a couple options if the Giants don't pull the plug on the deal, but it makes so much sense to me, man. Since Buster Posey has retired, you know the Giants not center catcher situation hasn't been the best. Joey Bart's offense has fallen flat. He's not really the best replacement from Buster Posey, excuse me. And the Giants, have been kind of hurt this year. They kind of took a step back. They were postseason bound earlier in the season, lost a step, via injuries and Bart's bat. So I think bringing in Willson Contreras, uh, you know, will help tighten things up. At least, maybe not help get in the playoffs this year, but next year get in the playoff hunt and have a consistent bat consistency at the catcher position is key, in my personal opinion. So I think the Giants will be getting Contreras services this trade deadline season. If not him, my second team would be the Astros. The Astros have a better overall team than the Giants. They've had a lot of injuries as well, but when they're healthy, they're good to go. I think adding Contreras will take them over the top next year. They might make a late push this year, which is definitely possible. But these moves for me potentially are going to be a difference maker for the teams next year. But it could happen this year though. You never know. You never know. If they bring him in, the team gets hot. The team gets centered around him because it's nothing like having a consistent catcher. Consistency plays a key role. You don't have to be the best bat, the best defensive guy ever on whatever position. As long as you bring consistency to a role, and you like a glue guy for the team, I believe the team could get hot and could get going this year. So that's definitely not off the table. But we'll see what happens. But my top two picks for him to be traded to are the Giants first. Then the next, right after that, is the Astros. I think the Houston Astros could definitely use them there. Next is the White Sox. So third on my list is the White Sox. It's not uncommon to see the Cubs and White Sox trade together. They do it sometimes. So, I know they have a lifelong rivalry and all that stuff, North Siders, South Siders, but it's not uncommon to see them trade between each other. The White Sox have been struggling all year with injuries. They start off very, very slow. Bringing in Contreras, as I said earlier, we'll just bring consistency to the catcher spot. Yasmani Grandal had a tough season. Been in the IL since mid June. So it's just tough. They've been going through it all year. Injuries had the guys popping out like flies. So I think bringing in Contreras, like I said, for sure for the White Sox is a next year play. For sure, they're not going nowhere this year, but I think definitely bringing him in would be a next year play to get the team back on track. Him, Tim Anderson, those boys can gear up for next year, get some get some chemistry going this year. Him and the pitchers, him and the squad. And then next year load up, pray for good health, and the White Sox can make a run next year if they get them. They are my fourth option. Um, no, excuse me, they're my third option. Sorry, my fourth option coming up now is the Guardians. Kind of a reach move. They don't really need him per se, but Jose Ramirez has been carrying the Guardians the entire team. He would need another player to me, another star type player, or it's close to a star. If you don't believe Contreras is a star, I think he is. But if you don't, he needs another good player with him to help carry the team. Jose Ramirez heroics have been on display all year long for the Cleveland Guardians. So if they want to bring in another star, help with the load, as I said earlier, bring some consistency, which is the key word for me and Contreras. Very consistent. They could bring him in as well, but it's not a real need for them per se. And next is the Mets for number 5. The Nets, I don't want to change ownership, and ever since then, they've been making bold moves in the past couple of years. So, you never know. I have them on my list as well. I don't have them landing Jose. What's the dude's name? Dang it, the Nationals player. Slipping my mind right now. Let me go back my video. I don't have them landing Juan Soto. Excuse me. I don't have them landing Juan Soto, but the Mets are very high on my list. I think 3 or 4 to land Juan Soto. So I have them in the mix. They're definitely going to be trying to make moves. My personal opinion, the Mets, like I said, since changing ownership, has been very aggressive, making some bold moves. And I don't mind that. I like teams being wild cards. I like teams trying to do things differently, trying to get better. I respect it, man. So I have them in the mix for Juan Soto. You never know what could happen. They have Pete Alonso still, so pairing them two together would be great. I have them in the mix as well as my 5th team on this list to try to get Willson Contreras. So, you never know what could happen. I could be wrong. They might can land one of these two guys, but in my personal opinion, I think they just miss out. But I think they will definitely be offering up some things and trying their best to land something and get the team better. So I respect it. Nothing wrong with that. So, but that's it for video, guys. As I said, Willson Contreras, in my personal opinion, I have him going to the Giants. Best team fit. They need him the most, in my personal opinion. So it clicks to me. It makes sense to me. I think the Cubs will definitely trade him away this trade deadline season. It's a matter of when and then if. You know what I'm saying? I think that's set in stone. He's going to be gone. No contract extension. The team is doing bad. Last year they let go a lot of 2016 title winners anyway. Might as well finish it off this year, get them guys out of there, and start new. But that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.